So I haven't really been doing much of anything today, if we are being completely honest. I just got an email on my phone for an open house for this listing that I've been eyeing for so long. So if you don't know, I'm actually looking to buy a condo. Not anytime soon. I have this lease until next spring, so I'm in here for another year, if not a little bit more. I actually don't remember which month I chose, but it ended up being cheaper, which is why I did it that way. But it's nice because I really like this place, and I don't want to rent again because I will be throwing money down the drain. I got really lucky for the price of this apartment. It's under $1,200, whereas the rest of the units in this apartment usually start around $1,400. So I am looking to move to Midtown because I actually really like that area. I also like Buckhead too, which is funny because when I first visited and first got here, if you guys have been here for a minute, you guys know I was very confused by Buckhead and like the vibe. I just didn't quite understand. But after being up there a couple times, I get it. It's not somewhere that I would personally live right now in my life, and that's totally fine because I can't afford it anyways. Whether I'm gonna live in this condo or rent it out, it doesn't really matter. I know 100% that I want to buy a condo. I've looked into buying a house versus a townhouse versus a condo, and a condo just makes a little bit more sense for me, and it makes more sense in this city because if I don't rent it out, I would actually live in it. So I don't want to buy something that I would never live in. We're gonna go look at this unit. They're doing an open house from 1 to 5. It's $230. I've seen so many units pop up for this building, so I've been interested in going to see it. So I'm glad that I got an email for it. The only thing I don't like about this one is the kitchen. I really don't like kitchens that are all closed off like that, but I love the exposedness. I like the industrial look. That's very much my vibe, and it has a balcony. I'm not gonna get a place that doesn't let me like go outside. And I want to be like in the city surrounded by skyscrapers. I'm not into the whole neighborhood thing. I honestly hate it, to be completely honest. And a lot of Atlanta is set up like that. Love trees, all of that, but if I can be in a high-rise apartment, that is honestly the goal, or condo, or whatever it is. So we're gonna check this one out. I want to see what the area looks like because in my mind I think I know where it is, but you know when you're driving around the city, if you aren't looking for something specific, you're not really gonna notice everything. First of all, Lil Wayne's new album is so good. Second of all, I'm kind of nervous. I don't know why. I do stuff all the time by myself. That's not why I'm nervous. It's just like weird because I always feel like whenever they see younger people looking at stuff, I just can't take them seriously. So I try to make myself look as grown as possible. I don't really know if that worked, but we're gonna film stuff on my phone just so I don't attract attention to myself. Actually like a little bit bigger than it looks in pictures, because I remember I was looking at photos and I was like, this looks so closed in, but it's actually not that bad. And I like the little breakfast bar.
I like it. You can just see it.
It's super cute. Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I like the divide. I didn't even notice that. Oh yeah, I love when they have 2 doors so you don't have to like worry about that. No, exactly. It's like, I don't want you to like fully be in my house. Yeah. We'll pull down there. Cool. Oh yeah. Little grilling center.
It's gonna be clean soon.
Yeah. So that place is absolutely beautiful. The lady gave me her contact information, so she's gonna send me some other listings, which is so nice. So it's like an open house, but the way they do it is kind of like 1 by 1. Whereas like when you do an open house with like houses, you literally just like have the door open and, you know, you go inside. So it's actually kind of nice. I may have made it under the 30-minute mark. That was pretty fast. We'll have to find out. But the view was absolutely insane. That was actually the penthouse, which is why I was so interested in it. Awesome. It was under 30 minutes. It says $3 instead of like $6. So that was so fun. It is so fun looking at places. Should do that more often. And yeah, so if you guys have any recommendations for looking for condos, buying condos, specifically in Atlanta, because I know it's a little bit different everywhere, let a girl know, because it's something that I'm looking to do long term, so I don't need to know like right now. Hi guys, so it is 1:30 and I've literally spent all morning and afternoon getting people signed up for coaching, kind of like going back and forth through email. I wish there was an easier way to do that, but I really don't think there is. I used to do coaching calls, but I think there's just like hair everywhere in my bathroom. But I think it intimidates people and stuff like that. So now I just do everything through email. It takes a little bit longer, but we always get to the end where I'm signing them up. So if you're ever looking for in-person, you can shoot me an email or you can just apply through that same link. And if you're not looking for coaching, I always have my programming, as you guys know. But I am now getting ready because I'm gonna go to Piedmont Park. It's like 61 degrees outside, which is kind of crazy because it's been kind of on the cooler side here. And by cool, I mean like 45 degrees, but it feels cold, okay? It gets really windy. It's really just not a thing. So I'm gonna drag the man's with me because everything is more fun with him, let's be completely honest. And I love going to that park. They make parking at that park so easy because there's like actually a parking lot. And I feel like whenever I'm going somewhere, if parking is a hassle, I really just, it like ruins it, to be completely honest. So I will say the one thing I do like about Atlanta is I think their parking situation is pretty good. There's literally lots everywhere for like Park Mobile. This morning so far has kind of been me doing a little bit of everything. It is 10 o'clock and on Mondays I do my check-ins. So basically I have clients that do check-ins through email or Google Docs, and then I have clients who do check-ins through Slack. I've actually started to use voice memos to respond to my clients because it feels a little bit more personal. So I'm just gonna go through, check everyone's sheets. So now I'm just setting up some sponsorships for the month. So I actually use this app online thingy called Aspire IQ. So they used to be called Revfluence, if you recognize that name. And I actually use them for the majority of my sponsorships. From time to time, I will have people email me asking, but this makes it so much easier because you can actually reach out to the brands and they can reach out to you. You can set your own terms. You can do Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest. There's like tons of different platforms that you can use. time. It is 4:03 and I apologize if I don't get a ton of footage because I am going a little bit later. Sometimes I like to go in the middle of the day, but the issue with that is I feel like I can't get back to it. Like if you work out during lunch, do you feel like you struggle once you get back from lunch? I don't know. Like I'm not good about breaking up my days. I just need to like stay in the zone and then go to the gym afterwards. The gym was way too crazy to film, to be honest, but it's probably for the best because whenever I film it takes 100 times longer, and it's 6:30 now and I'm leaving. So I have to train my client at 7. So since I wasn't able to film my workout, I thought I would go ahead and film my girl's workout. So we went ahead and did full body. She's training 2 times a week right now. So you don't have to go to the gym 24/7 in order to see results. You just have to make sure that you're training for your goals. So we started her off with the machine row and then moved on to the wide grip lat pull down. And we did the row for 3 sets of 12 and we did 4 sets of 10 for the wide grip lat pull down. Then we had some triceps. So we were just doing the single cable tricep extension, just 3 sets of 8, nothing crazy. And then the overhead cable extension with the rope attachment, and we were doing 3 sets of 8 with this. So you can have the attachment at the top or at the bottom. Just try out both and see how it feels for you. We then did some hammer curls, 4 sets of 10 of that, and you're just counting 1 rep for each side, so it should be 10 on each side. And then we did a nice little glute burnout with the glute bridge, so we did 3 sets of 20 with that, and then we finished off with a double pause banded squat, and we did 2 sets of 25 for that. I did not finish my to-do list. It is 8 o'clock and I'm just like so tired. I really don't know if I can bring myself to edit this video. I have to be in the mood to edit and I never am, which is why I come out with videos all at once, because I'll be in the mood and I'll have like 4 videos filmed. And so you guys get all of those at once. If you've ever wondered why I just disappear, I'm still filming. I just cannot bring myself to edit and I feel like I should just get an editor. So if any of you edit, I will pay you, and you think you can edit kind of close to how I edit, because I'm kind of picky about my editing, then slide into my Instagram DMs or email my business email, which is just lawenwas.contact@gmail.com. We have a single for deadlifts today. A little bit nervous because should be pretty high and I don't want to psych myself out. So we are going to have 1 packet of oatmeal instead of 2 today because my digestive system it's good to go. Really don't want to have too much fiber going on, but I am looking juicy today. I gotta thank the calories. Like lower body. It's 1:45. I just got here. I had to take a very long way through Midtown and through Buckhead, but it was nice seeing the sights because there was a huge crash on 75 and I was like, the second I got on the highway I was like, we're not doing this. So I just immediately got off the exit. So I didn't bring my water bottle because I completely forgot, but I do have an extra one in my car, so we're just gonna use that. And I'm a little nervous for deadlifts, but I really shouldn't be because last week I pulled 324 for the easiest single of my life. And I just have another single at RPE 8, so it should feel pretty easy. So I'm gonna try not to overshoot it because there will be a time to max out, but sadly that is not now. Good morning, friends. I did not vlog yesterday at all because it was just a day. I literally just sat at my computer for like 8 hours, so I was like, this doesn't really make sense to film because I'm not doing anything. I know it's like a work week in my life, but I literally I didn't do anything besides sit at my computer, so it just been boring. But got a lot of work done. I got a lot of clients at once, which was just so random. So my workload is like a lot higher than it normally is in a week because I was actually going to launch my challenge next week. Well, I guess launch it this Wednesday, but have it start next week. But I still had like quite a bit to do, and with all of the extra work for like making programs and getting people signed up, I was like, there's no way I'm gonna have time to like finish all of this. So I'm just pushing it back a week, which is fine. I haven't like announced it to anyone, so it doesn't really matter. It's just annoying for me because that's when I wanted to do it, and it's just not gonna work out that way, but we live and we learn. Literally started pouring, no joke, the second that I pulled into this parking spot. So that's always a good time. But we actually don't have a ton of stuff to pick up. I just have like some little things. Do you hear it? Finally ran out of those paper towels I got when I first moved here, and the toilet paper. I think I bought toilet paper twice, but it's just so expensive. It is an essential, but I'm just like, why are you charging me so much for this? We picked up some eggs. So I do still have some eggs left, but I'm gonna run out soon. I don't like going to the grocery store over and over and over again. So we got those. I go through like 2 of these a week because I use this for my lattes and my cappuccinos. I use it for cereal. I use it for smoothies. I love this stuff. So this has pea protein in it, and then it's almond and cashew milk. So it's got 10 grams of protein per cup, which is actually a ton. And then I picked up, I can't believe it's not butter because I finally ran out. I can have butter. I'm only lactose intolerant, so I can have like a lot of milk products. I just choose not to support that industry if I don't have to. I picked up some butternut squash because I'm thinking I will make a butternut squash soup. It's one of my favorite soups, but I've only ever found one store-bought butternut squash soup that I liked. So I thought I would just make it myself. For snacks, I just picked up regular Kroger classic chips and then some Cheetos. So this haul was actually a little bit more expensive than usual. I usually don't end up spending more than like $40 a week. This one was $66, but whenever you get like pre-cut stuff, you really are paying for it. But I don't really mind. It's not really that big of a deal. That's what I wanted. I picked up toilet paper, so this also brought my bill up. This was like $12 and it was on sale. I hate spending money on stuff like this, and it just pisses me off how expensive it is because like the industry knows that you need toilet paper, and you just end up spending even more money if you get the shitty brand. So I like Charmin. If you're looking for a cheaper one, Scott's pretty good too. I always get the double rolls because I do think it makes a difference. I picked up a couple of these body armor drinks. So these were on sale. I only get them when they're on sale. Otherwise, it just feels like I'm spending a little bit too much for essentially juice. So we got the Blackout Berry, the Tropical Punch, Orange Mango, and Strawberry Banana. So Strawberry Banana is my favorite. These are made with coconut water, and all of them have, I believe, like 18 carbs in them. So it's just something good that you can drink throughout your workouts along with your water if you are looking for some extra carbs during your workout. So that's why I get those. I got 4 because they were like 2 for $3 or something. Just got some ketchup and some oil. I was trying to do my best to get the cheapest oil I could find, but you know, it's fine. I'm also gonna get some K-Cups eventually. I got lucky that one time when I went into Ross and I found some, so I might check out one of those stores again. There was a Ross over there, but the rain just made me want to come home, so we didn't do that. I picked up these purple little potatoes because I've never had these before, but I've heard that these are pretty good. So I got those to try. Those are like $3. I got this huge bag of ginger garlic stir fry. This is the Kroger brand, words. This was also pretty expensive. I think this was like $6, but it's got bok choy, Brussels sprouts, kale, carrots, some other stuff. I used to do stir fries all the time and I stopped for some reason, so I want to get back into that. They're very filling, it's vegetables. And I have a wok, like a really big one, so I might as well use it. I picked up 4 avocados for the week. I'll probably have to go back and get more of those, to be honest, but thought that would be good to start off with. I picked up more brown sugar. I'm going through this brown sugar pretty fast. I'm probably gonna end up getting like a bigger bag from Costco or something. I think Joey has a Costco membership, so looking to utilize that. And then we just got some basic snacks here. I picked up some oatmeal. This is the apples and cinnamon. I only like the Quaker brand. All of the other brands taste gross to me. I don't know what it is. It's just like the consistency of the oats is not the same. I picked up some s'mores, Kroger Pop-Tarts. I haven't tried this one yet. And then these were on sale. These were like $1.25 or something. So we got strawberry milkshake by Pop-Tarts. The only difference between Kroger and Pop-Tarts is the frosting. The frosting on these is not as great, but the filling's exactly the same. So in case you're wondering, if you don't care that much, you can save a lot of money getting those. And obviously there's less flavors. And then last but not least, I picked up some green onion, which smells absolutely amazing. Pro tip, if you save these and you put it in water, it'll grow back. So that's what my mom does. So we always had green onion on hand. But that is my grocery haul. So now I'm gonna eat because I'm so hungry. I forgot to film an outro, but didn't want to leave you guys hanging. So I hope you did enjoy the video. I based the length of it off of that poll that I asked you guys about, so be sure to always check out my community tab if you want to be more involved in my content process, because I asked you guys for a lot of help. So hopefully this wasn't too long. Be sure to follow my Instagram, especially if you want to enroll in the challenge, because that is where I'll be promoting it. So that launches on the 12th. Last day to enroll is going to be the 16th. And I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you.